INFJs are often seen as deeply empathetic, introspective, and compassionate individuals, the rarest of the Myers-Briggs personality types. With your incredible depth and authentic nature, one might assume that forming romantic relationships would come easily. Yet, many INFJs find themselves struggling to find a partner who truly understands and appreciates them. Why is it so challenging for INFJs to connect on a romantic level? In this video, we'll explore 10 reasons INFJs often find it difficult to find a partner. From high standards to an innate need for meaningful connection, these insights will help INFJs better understand their relationship challenges and how to overcome them. 1. You have high standards. INFJs are renowned for their high standards in relationships. You don't settle for just anyone. You seek a connection that resonates deeply with your values, emotions, and sense of purpose. For you, relationships aren't just about companionship. They're about authenticity, shared vision, and a meaningful bond that goes far beyond the surface. This desire for depth means you avoid surface-level relationships or fleeting romances. You're not content with small talk and casual connections. Instead, you crave understanding, alignment, and a soulful connection that feels truly profound. This approach protects you from unfulfilling partnerships and allows you to invest your energy in relationships that genuinely matter. However, these high standards can also narrow the pool of potential partners. In your pursuit of the ideal connection, you might overlook people who don't meet every item on your list, but still have the potential for a meaningful relationship. It's important to remember that no one is perfect, including you. Relationships thrive not on perfection, but on mutual effort, respect, and growth. Learning to balance your ideals with realistic expectations can help you open the door to new possibilities. By focusing on shared values and emotional compatibility rather than perfection, you can cultivate meaningful connections that honor your depth while allowing room for imperfection and growth. Remember, it's not about lowering your standards, but about recognizing that a fulfilling relationship isn't built on finding someone flawless. It's about building something beautiful together with someone who values you for who you truly are. 2. You're overwhelmed by small talk. As an INFJ, you crave depth and meaning in your interactions. Superficial conversations often feel like a waste of time to you. Why talk about the weather when you could explore life's purpose, emotional landscapes, or dreams for the future? This natural aversion to small talk can make traditional dating dynamics feel frustrating or even exhausting, as the early stages often rely on light, surface-level chatter. However, small talk doesn't have to be pointless. Instead of viewing it as a roadblock, try to see it as a stepping stone. Small talk serves a purpose. It helps build trust, establish rapport, and ease into a connection. For someone who values deep conversations as much as you do, think of small talk as laying the foundation for the meaningful discussions you truly desire. You can also use your intuition to subtly guide the conversation toward topics that spark genuine connection. Ask open-ended questions that invite thoughtfulness, like, what's something you've always wanted to learn? Or, what inspires you most about your work? These gentle pivots can steer the interaction away from purely surface-level exchanges without overwhelming the other person. Remember, everyone opens up at their own pace, and small talk is often a way for people to feel safe before revealing more vulnerable parts of themselves. By approaching it with patience and intention, you can turn even the simplest exchanges into opportunities for connection. Ultimately, meaningful relationships often start with seemingly ordinary beginnings. Trust the process and allow the conversation to evolve naturally. It might surprise you how depth and understanding can grow from even the most casual of beginnings. 3. You fear vulnerability. INFJs are deeply introspective and highly attuned to their emotions, which makes them cautious about revealing their inner world. You often guard your feelings carefully, fearing that your vulnerability might be misunderstood, dismissed, or even exploited. This self-protective instinct is both a strength and a challenge. It shields you from potential harm, but can also create barriers to forming deep, meaningful connections. The key to overcoming this challenge is understanding that vulnerability doesn't mean exposing your entire soul at once. It's not about laying all your secrets bare to anyone who asks. It's about allowing yourself to share small, authentic pieces of your inner world with someone you trust. This gradual openness not only protects your emotional well-being, but also fosters a sense of safety and mutual respect in the relationship. Vulnerability is the foundation of intimacy. By allowing others to see your authentic self, your joys, fears, dreams, and struggles, you create the opportunity for deeper understanding and connection. Sharing your emotions helps build trust and shows others that you value them enough to let them in. It's natural to feel hesitant, especially if you've been hurt before. But remember, not everyone will misuse your vulnerability. The right people will honor and cherish it, using it as a bridge to strengthen your bond rather than a weapon to harm you. Start small. Share a thought, a feeling, or an experience that's meaningful to you. Observe how the other person responds and let their reactions guide you. Over time, you'll find that opening up not only deepens your relationships, but also helps you feel more understood and supported. Ultimately, vulnerability is a courageous act of self-expression. It invites the kind of deep connection you crave as an INFJ and paves the way for relationships that are truly fulfilling. By embracing your vulnerability as a strength, you allow yourself to experience the depth and authenticity that make life and love so profoundly meaningful. 4. You prioritize meaningful goals. As an INFJ, your life is guided by a profound sense of purpose. Whether you're focused on personal growth, creative expression, or contributing to a cause greater than yourself, this dedication defines who you are. You pour your energy into meaningful pursuits, often feeling a deep responsibility to make a positive impact on the world around you. While this unwavering focus is one of your greatest strengths, it can sometimes make romantic relationships feel like a secondary priority. You may worry that investing time and energy in love will detract from your ability to achieve your goals or live in alignment with your purpose. This tension can lead to hesitation in pursuing or committing to relationships. However, it's important to remember that love and purpose don't have to be opposing forces. They can complement and enhance one another. A supportive partner doesn't detract from your journey, they add to it. The right relationship provides encouragement, inspiration, and even collaboration, helping you reach your goals while creating a fulfilling emotional connection. Imagine having someone who shares your values and respects your vision. Someone who not only celebrates your accomplishments, but also walks alongside you during challenges. Love, when aligned with your purpose, becomes a source of strength rather than a distraction. It allows you to grow not only as an individual, but also as part of a partnership that thrives on mutual understanding and shared aspirations. To achieve this balance, look for a partner who appreciates your sense of purpose and supports your need for independence and growth. Open communication about your goals and values ensures that your relationship aligns with your journey. At the same time, allow yourself to be open to the ways love can enrich your life, offering perspectives and experiences that deepen your sense of fulfillment. Purpose and love are not mutually exclusive. They're complementary elements that together create a richer, more meaningful life. By embracing both, you can build a relationship that not only supports your dreams, but also makes your journey all the more rewarding. 5. You're highly selective. As an INFJ, your inner world is a sacred space. You don't share it with just anyone, and your caution about who you let in stems from a deep understanding of your own emotional depth and the energy required to maintain meaningful relationships. You're not someone who thrives on superficial connections. Instead, you seek relationships that align with your values and resonate on a soul-deep level. This selectivity is one of your greatest strengths. It ensures that the relationships you do form are authentic, meaningful, and fulfilling. By choosing your connections wisely, you avoid wasting energy on relationships that lack depth or mutual understanding. This approach helps protect your emotional well-being and fosters bonds that are truly worthwhile. However, this cautious nature can sometimes work against you. Your instinct to guard your inner world might lead you to miss opportunities to connect with people who, at first glance, don't seem to align with your ideals, but could turn out to be profoundly meaningful in your life. To strike a balance, try staying open to different experiences and perspectives. Not every connection needs to lead to a lifelong bond, but each interaction has the potential to teach you something new about yourself and others. By allowing people the chance to show their true selves over time, you might uncover surprising connections that enrich your life in unexpected ways. It's not about lowering your standards, but expanding your willingness to explore and engage. Trust your intuition to guide you, but don't let fear of misalignment prevent you from forming new relationships. Often, the most rewarding connections come from moments of openness and curiosity. Remember, selectivity is a tool, not a barrier. By combining your natural discernment with a willingness to explore, you can maintain the authenticity you value while also creating space for the unexpected connections that make life so rich and dynamic. 6. You overthink everything. As an INFJ, your mind is like a constantly running engine, analyzing every detail of interactions and searching for the deeper meanings behind them. Your introspection is a powerful gift. It allows you to understand emotions, motivations, and dynamics in ways most people can't. This depth of thought helps you form meaningful connections and navigate complex situations with insight. However, this tendency to overthink can also work against you, especially in relationships. You might find yourself replaying conversations, scrutinizing every word and gesture, and trying to predict future outcomes based on subtle cues. While your analytical nature comes from a place of care and curiosity, it can create unnecessary pressure, making you feel like every step must be perfect or every moment must have profound meaning. The truth is, relationships thrive in the present moment. Instead of overanalyzing, focus on experiencing and enjoying the here and now. Laugh together, share a story, or simply sit in silence and appreciate each other's presence. Relationships aren't about deciphering every detail. They're about connection, growth, and shared experiences. Try reminding yourself that not every interaction has to hold a deeper significance. Sometimes a joke is just a joke, and a pause in conversation is just a pause. Letting go of the need to assign meaning to everything can free you to enjoy the natural flow of a relationship without the weight of constant analysis. Building a relationship is a journey, not a checklist of perfect moments. It's okay if things don't go as planned, or if you don't have all the answers right away. Trust the process and allow the relationship to unfold organically. By staying present and embracing imperfection, you'll find that the connections you form are not only less stressful, but also more authentic and fulfilling. Your mind is one of your greatest assets, but sometimes the best way to nurture a relationship is to step out of your thoughts and into the moment. Let your intuition guide you, and trust that meaningful connections will grow when you give them the space to breathe. 7. You struggle with casual dating. For INFJs, the fast-paced and often superficial nature of modern dating can feel like a daunting challenge. Swipe right culture, casual dating, and hookup trends rarely align with your desire for depth and authenticity. While many may find excitement in short-lived connections, you often feel disillusioned by the lack of meaning and emotional resonance in such interactions. Your natural inclination is to seek a relationship that fosters emotional intimacy, mutual understanding, and shared values. This can make the typical dating scene feel not only exhausting, but also out of sync with your core needs. It's no wonder that the process can leave you questioning whether you're even meant to navigate it at all. But here's the thing, you don't have to approach dating the way everyone else does. As an INFJ, it's okay, even necessary, to chart your own path. Start by being honest with yourself and others about what you're looking for. There's no shame in admitting that you're seeking something deeper than a casual fling or a short-term connection. Consider focusing your energy on environments where meaningful relationships are more likely to flourish. Volunteering for a cause you're passionate about, joining a hobby group that reflects your interests, or participating in activities that encourage collaboration and conversation can lead you to like-minded individuals. These spaces naturally create opportunities for genuine connection, reducing the pressure to conform to dating norms that don't feel right for you. Remember, the quality of your connections is far more important than the quantity. By aligning your dating approach with your values, you're not only more likely to find someone who understands and appreciates you, you're also setting the stage for a relationship built on authenticity and depth. Stay true to who you are. The modern dating scene may not be tailored for INFJs, but that doesn't mean your perfect match isn't out there. Trust in your ability to create connections that resonate, and remember that your uniqueness is your greatest strength. 8. You sense red flags. Early, your intuition is one of the most powerful tools in your arsenal as an INFJ. You have an uncanny ability to pick up on subtle cues, body language, tone of voice, or even unspoken emotions that most people might miss. This heightened awareness often acts as an early warning system, helping you identify red flags in relationships long before others might notice them. It's a gift that can protect you from toxic situations and ensure that your connections align with your values. However, this same strength can sometimes lead you to dismiss potential partners prematurely. In your quest for authenticity and emotional alignment, you might mistake a minor quirk or awkward first impression for a more serious incompatibility. It's natural to want to safeguard your heart, but sometimes people need time to feel comfortable and reveal their true selves. The key is learning to differentiate between genuine red flags, such as dishonesty, manipulation, or a lack of respect, and normal human imperfections. Trusting your gut doesn't mean making snap judgments. It means using your intuition as a guide, while also allowing space for understanding and growth. Consider giving others the benefit of the doubt, especially in the early stages of a relationship. Ask yourself, is this behavior a deal breaker, or is it simply unfamiliar? Could it be a reflection of nerves, a different communication style, or something else entirely? Allowing room for nuance can help you see potential in people you might have otherwise overlooked. That said, always trust your instincts when it comes to genuine red flags. Your intuition is rarely wrong when it signals that something is off. The challenge is balancing this instinct with an open mind, ensuring you're not shutting the door on connections that could blossom into something meaningful. Remember, relationships are a journey, and no one, including you, is perfect. By trusting your intuition while embracing patience and understanding, you can create space for connections that honor both your insight and your capacity for compassion. 9. You fear rejection. As an INFJ, your capacity to feel deeply is both a gift and a challenge. Your emotions run deep, and the thought of rejection can feel especially overwhelming. You might hesitate to express your feelings or take emotional risks, fearing the potential pain of being misunderstood or hurt. This reluctance often leads to holding back in relationships, making it harder to forge the deep, meaningful connections you crave. It's important to remember that vulnerability is an essential part of love and connection. While opening yourself up can feel risky, it's the only way to truly connect with others on a soul-deep level. Vulnerability isn't about recklessly exposing your innermost self. It's about sharing your thoughts, feelings, and desires with courage and authenticity. Taking risks in relationships may be scary, but it's also profoundly rewarding. Every step you take toward vulnerability, whether it's expressing your admiration, sharing a personal story, or showing your true emotions, builds trust and invites others to meet you with their own openness. Even if the outcome isn't what you hoped for, every experience teaches you something valuable about yourself, your needs, and what you're looking for in a relationship. Rejection, while painful, is not a reflection of your worth. It's simply a part of life that everyone experiences. For INFJs, each moment of heartbreak or disappointment is an opportunity for growth, self-discovery, and greater clarity about what you truly want. Over time, you'll find that these lessons strengthen your ability to navigate relationships with confidence and resilience. Remember, the depth of connection you seek is worth the risk. By embracing vulnerability and taking steps outside your comfort zone, you create the possibility for relationships that are not only meaningful, but also transformative. Trust in your ability to grow through every experience, and know that your authenticity will attract the right people into your life. 10. You're waiting for the perfect partner. As an INFJ, The idea of a soulmate holds profound meaning for you. You long for a partner who truly understands the depths of your emotions, aligns with your values, and shares your vision for a meaningful life. This ideal of perfect connection is inspiring, reflecting your deep capacity for love and your desire to create a partnership built on authenticity and mutual understanding. However, this dream of finding a soulmate can sometimes lead to unrealistic expectations. No matter how aligned two people may be, every relationship comes with challenges. Differences in personality, communication styles, or life experiences will inevitably arise, even in the most compatible partnerships. Relationships thrive not on perfection, but on the willingness to grow, compromise, and work together to overcome obstacles. Instead of seeking perfection, focus on what truly matters: shared values, emotional compatibility, and a genuine effort to build a strong foundation. A fulfilling relationship is one where both partners are committed to understanding and supporting each other, even when things aren't ideal. By embracing imperfection as part of the journey, you allow yourself to experience the depth and authenticity you desire while fostering growth and resilience. Remember, love isn't about finding someone who perfectly matches every aspect of your vision. It's about creating something beautiful together. By staying open to the complexities and imperfections of real relationships, you increase the chances of forming a connection that is not only meaningful, but also deeply transformative. Your soulmate doesn't need to be flawless. They need to be someone who values and respects the unique light you bring to the world. By focusing on mutual effort and shared purpose, you can build a relationship that honors your ideals while grounding them in the beautiful reality of love and partnership. Finding a partner as an INFJ can feel like a daunting task, but understanding these challenges can help you navigate the journey with greater clarity and confidence. Remember, your depth, authenticity, and vision are gifts that set you apart. While the path to love may require patience and vulnerability, the right person will appreciate you for exactly who you are. Which of these reasons resonated with you the most? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts and experiences. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insights into personality and relationships. And as always, thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next one.